Hi, everyone. Happy 2025. We're so happy and excited to be here with you. We hope that you have amazing holidays with all of your loved ones. Angela and myself, we are so happy to be here with y'all. Just want to make sure that everyone has somewhere to write down everything that we're going to be learning this year. This is going to be our first webinar for the whole year. We're so excited for you to be here with us. Let's welcome Angela, who has prepared this amazing presentation. Hi, Angela, welcome.
Hi, Cynthia. Thank you. All right, everyone. So yeah, it's our first webinar for January. We haven't seen you all for a couple of weeks. So today we're really focusing on big picture goal setting, vision board, creating specific goals that we can really focus on throughout the year 2025. And we're going to touch again on that vision board, including how to write really specific goals for it, but also how to create a vision board that you can keep on your lock screen so that every time you pick up that phone, you have that little reminder of the things that you want to accomplish this year. Because we know that our phones can be a source of great power and also a source of great distraction. So it's a really cool place to have that information. And also, since a lot of people are focusing on healthy lifestyle and making better choices for themselves a lot this month, we wanted to talk about the healthy lifestyle set that is on special right now, and how to sell that with the direct link as well. So let's get started with that first. As you know, we have this newer healthy lifestyle set that has tons of full-size products in it that meet a lot of customer needs, such as headaches and tension, cold and flu symptoms, sore muscles, bumps and bruises, relaxation, restful sleep, skin irritation, dry hands, foot odor, some first aid uses, like tons of different uses can be covered with this set. It's a great investment in your well-being. So since a lot of these are products that many of you are familiar with already, I set it up as a little bit of trivia. So get your keyboard ready, please, so that you can answer in the chat. You'll notice that these are the products that are in this set. We have body balm and that's letter A. Letter B is lavender essential oil. C is juniper cream. D is chamomile hand cream. E is 31 herbal oil. F is Eucosol spray, and G is Pettibon spray. So as I put a description up under the trivia page, you're going to answer in the chat with one of those letters just to make sure that we all know what are the main uses of each of these products. Obviously, we always have access to the product manual to get really in depth with these, but as we're talking about the value of this entire set, it's good to have kind of like your elevator pitch of the quick uses for each of these products. So please write the letter of the product in the chat, which is our best option for soothing minor burns to reduce blistering. This is something that we often use after, like if you are in the kitchen or somewhere and you have a burn and if you touch a hot dish or something like that and you burn your finger, first you do want to recommend to your customers that they run it under cold water for up to 20 minutes. Like cold water is going to be really helpful with that. But then we add one of these products to it to reduce blistering and pain and irritation of our skin. What do we have in the chat? Which one would you recommend for someone who has minor burns or blistering? Or what would you recommend? It could also be for someone who feels stressed, who has trouble falling asleep, who needs an extra moment of relaxation. Yes, it is letter B, lavender essential oil. So if someone has a minor burn, we could use lavender essential oil first as that first aid, right after running it under cold water. And then we would recommend using our lavender cream or the oil, but lavender cream is nice for like that upkeep afterwards to really soothe and moisturize that skin. I am a clumsy cook and I use this all the time. And I literally get zero blistering if I run it under cold water and put a drop of lavender oil, of our used lavender oil on it. It's amazing. Okay, next question. This one comes in a 20 milliliter bottle in this set. These are all full-size products. This is the one that its full-size product is a 20 milliliter bottle. Go ahead and let us know in the chat. One of our top sellers, the 31 herbal oil. So 31 herbal oil in this set comes in the 20 ml bottle. It's a good size. 20 ml is like 400 drops of essential oil. So this is a great size for people to have. They get tons of applications out of that one little bottle. Okay. Next question. This one is formulated with 13 oils and extracts that help regulate perspiration, and they also help to refresh and deodorize. Which product in the healthy lifestyle set would we use for regulating perspiration and refreshing and deodorizing? Something that gets stuck in a closed space all the time. This would be letter G. This is our Pettibon foot spray. So our foot deodorant spray, letter G. This is formulated with lots of essential oils that really help regulate that perspiration so that if someone is prone to have sweaty feet, this is going to help before the odor starts. It's going to help reduce that, that overperspiration. Perfect. One of my daughters puts this on every morning because, man, that girl needs it. Okay. She's gonna be like, "Oh, mom, don't talk about my feet." Okay, so trivia. No, the next one says, stimulate circulation with vigorous massage. Which of these healthy lifestyle set products would we apply and stimulate circulation by applying it with a vigorous circular massage? Yes, letter A, our body balm with arnica and witch hazel. Oh, and it's so refreshing and wonderful. This is one that we would use for bumps and bruises as well. And it has lots of other first aid uses. Okay, which one of the products has a warming and relaxing effect to ease soreness? A warming and relaxing effect to ease soreness. This is great for before a workout, after a workout, when you wake up in the morning and everything's kind of tight and tense. Maybe you slept wrong or your body just didn't move a lot at night. Which one would we use for a warming and relaxing effect to ease soreness? Letter C, juniper cream. I see in the chat too, letter B, lavender does help relax muscles as well. It is great for massage. Body balm also can be helpful, like if you have muscle cramps. So a lot of our products do have, and we also know that 31 herbal oil helps release tension. But if someone were to tell me, oh, I'm having a lot of soreness and tightness and things like that, I would say juniper cream would be my top recommendation, and recommend using it as well with body balm and 31 herbal oil to complement it. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Lots of correct answers in that one because we really do use a lot of our products for relaxing and easing tension. All right, which product would you recommend for reducing snoring because it helps open up those nasal passages? Some of us spray this on our pillowcase or on our pajamas. Some of us spray this on the soles of our feet and rub some thyme cream on with it as well. It works wonders. Yes, it is letter F, our Eucosol spray. Excellent. All right, which of the healthy lifestyle set products, which two of them, this will be two letters, would be your top two recommendations to soothe skin after sun exposure? Now, there might be a few different options here, but what would be the top two? These are the two where if I went to their product manual, they would talk about this as an ideal recommended use for this. What are the two products? Someone's like, oh, we spent too much time out in the sun, our skin's pretty irritated or dry, or yes, I see A, body balm, and B, lavender essential oil. Those are both great for soothing the skin after sun exposure. All right. And which one, this is our last question, which of the products here contains an extract that is known for its calming, relaxing, and anti-inflammatory properties? This is a product that I use a lot in my cold climate where I live here in the Midwest. And I'm also a person who washes my hands often, and then I go out in the cold. And even when my hands get so irritated or chapped or dry, because man, the day can be long sometimes, I put this product on. It doesn't burn, it's soothing, its anti-inflammatory properties help calm my skin down. It is letter D, chamomile hand cream. It is a miracle for people who get chapped hands, and it's one of the few moisturizer that I have found for hands that doesn't burn even when my skin is already irritated. So that is a really great thing to have. So this is a great job with the trivia. This is our healthy lifestyle set. It is a great investment. Your customers are getting a lot of product for their purchase because they're getting full-size products. We're going to have the full-size body balm with arnica and witch hazel, chamomile hand cream in the full size, Eucosol full size, juniper cream full size, 31 herbal oil in the 20 ml bottle. Again, that's like 400 drops of oil. The Petty Bond Spray full size. Lavender essential oil is the 10 ml size, which is also full size for that one, right? And just remember that when we are talking about that investment in your well-being, starting a new routine with Yoast, these customers that we're trying to reach who really want to have something for everything, right? They want to have a remedy ready to go from a natural source that they can trust. These people are going to want the full-size product. This is what we talk about first so that they really have more product for their purchase, right? Versus spending that money on more packaging and less product, right? So this is really a place to start when you are talking to someone who's interested in starting these routines. Remember, you can always take it a step back, and the Use Favorite set doesn't have the Petty Balm and Lavender Essential Oil will be different with this one. They have Deo Intim and what else am I missing out of that one? The Use Favorite set has more travel size products. Oh, Anti-Stress is the other one that one has. So the Used Favorite set is a lower price point. It has more travel size products. That's also an option, but we should start here with this set for anyone starting these new routines and looking for a healthy lifestyle with Used. So this is going to be the focus for our special challenge this week, Monday through Thursday. I want you all to go through this with me right now. We did this not too long ago, so it should be a quick find. I want you to go in and find your direct product link for our healthy lifestyle set from your shopping website. So you're going to go into your personal website, your Used personal website, and click on shop so that you're in Shopify in our shopping website. Then you can either just search healthy lifestyle set, or you can find it in our promos and offers tab right now because it's on sale. And we want to get that URL from the top. Yeah, so that's what it looks like on a desktop. Or if you're on your phone, remember, don't open your consultant app for this job when you're going to get those direct product links. Open a browser. Yeah, so open a browser, go to your personal website, click on the little menu to go to shop. Click on the menu in your shopping website to go to your promos and offers and open up that healthy lifestyle set. As you can tell, big savings right now on this set. And then we would just click up at the top on the URL to copy and paste it from there as well from our phone. Okay. So your job today is to go into that healthy lifestyle set on your browser in your shopping website and copy that direct link for that set. It's not a roll-on. I don't know why I didn't fix that text. Okay, so then I would like you to also practice, those of you who have been working on this with us, shortening and customizing that link with Bitly. If you were present a few webinars ago, we did this in December at some point too, or was it September? We did that in some point in the fall or winter, where we recently shortened this. You might already have it ready in Bitly, so just check your Bitly links. But it's nice to have that shortened link. That's a good extra challenge for us. And then we're going to send that to Cesar, so via email or message. Okay, I'm going to give you a minute so that you can go in and make sure that you have all that ready. I'll do it with you for practice sake. And then you have it ready to go for promoting that set this week. Okay. Go ahead and send your link to SaySat or make yourself a note if you need a little bit more time. Any technical difficulties, go ahead and let me know in the chat and I can help you troubleshoot. Looks like we're doing okay. All right. So we're going to go through a few major ideas that we're going to be continuing throughout the year of 2025. And one of those big ideas is the sales method. This is a business tool that we should be referring to often every time we are trying to grow our business, to increase our sales, to increase our income, etc. This is our prospecting go-to for a lot of different aspects of our business. So remember that we've been talking about this since last fall. We've been talking about the sales method. That means that when we are trying to grow our business, when we are trying to prospect and reach new people, we need to search actively for new people on a regular basis. So in our life, via events that we sign up for, it could be even like personal contacts that you already have who just haven't been introduced to use products yet, things like that. So we are always searching for new people to bring into our network. Then after we have found people that are interested in what we have to offer, we can ask them to attend a presentation. So that might be a product demonstration. It might be a used opportunity presentation. It could be a lot of things based on your conversations that you've had with that new prospect. Then you will lead the presentation. You will be creating a dialogue with your prospect so that you can learn more about their needs, what they are most interested in, maybe also learn about their little sticking point that they need to work through, that you can help them work through. So this is where you lead the presentation for the product demonstration or use opportunity and really help them through that information and tailor it to them and their needs. Then we are going to take that action step, which is our engage step. So we want to engage them by, it's usually us sending them a link or giving them access to a link that they need to either make a purchase based on a product demo, or to sign up and to enroll as a consultant on our team using our sponsoring link from our consultant app. So this is that action step, right? Where we take the next step forward. Remember that this action step can be kind of a pause sometimes where we have to revisit it multiple times with people. It can take up to 10 or 12 times to retouch on this moment of the action step before it happens. So be patient with that letter E of engaging and getting that final step to take place. Sometimes people just have questions, but we should be keeping up with that contact in a natural way so that we can get through this step. And then we have our last S, which is supporting customers or new consultants based on how this process went for you, if they signed up as a customer or as a consultant, and just giving them that support, that follow up, that step by step. Okay, now you did this. Here's the next thing. For customers, that might be sending a product manual or a video demo of how to use their new products. For a consultant, that would be making sure they know how to find their consultant checklist, how to access their app, how to access their virtual office, things like that. So making sure that we give high quality support in a very systematic way to follow up with them after they take that action step. So this is a big idea that you should have. Take a screenshot of it right now. This is something that you should be including on your vision board work, on your goal setting, on your work system for the year 2025, because this is a solid way to keep track of these steps and make sure that you're not forgetting any, and make sure that you're not leaving any prospects hanging without following through all the way. So any questions about that? Okay, we just wanted to give a little bit of reminder since it's been a little bit since we talked about it again. Okay, so we're going to use all that information, that big picture of the sales method that we're using this year, and put it towards some information on our prospecting, our project for this week, which is making sure that either ourselves or more people on our team are reaching a pro consultant status. That's when a consultant has $500 or more in personal sales volume. We're going to talk about setting specific goals and creating your vision board in different ways for this year. So this is a kind of a newer term that we're going to be using this year, a pro consultant. is kind of similar to the different rankings of wellness ambassador, entrepreneur, etc. So this is when we have a consultant that is reaching $500 or more in personal sales in a month. They are earning that 5% bonus so that instead of a 25% commission, they are getting 30% commission, right? This is a great place to be. This is a great first goal for your consultants that are on your team, or if you yourself are a newer consultant. So what does it take to be a pro consultant with Yoast? We're going to keep it very basic today, but this is a topic that we're going to keep on working on in little bits at a time, every webinar, until we have more people reaching these goals, because it is a way to really take advantage of the opportunity that you have signed up for with your Yoast business. And here are a few things that you really want to keep in mind for reaching that status. Never stop learning. Join our webinars every Monday. We'll keep giving you new tips and tricks, different ways to build your business. You can also learn other ways, right? You can be following influencers. You can be following some of our Yoast consultants who have been very successful on social media, things like that, so that you keep learning by example. And just keep finding the way that your business is going to work best for you. Also, make sure that you are meeting new people each week and you're following that sales method consistently so that you're really following through with all those steps and inviting them in to get to know Yoast and your business a little bit better. And you have to make sure that your work time that you dedicate to Yoast is specified in your calendar every day, in your agenda every day. You know what minutes you are putting towards your Yoast business, and you have to kind of protect them and make them sacred, because we know that our minutes can get sucked up really fast by other things, right? So we need to stay organized. We need to prioritize our Yoast business during specific minutes or hours of the day, and we need to make the most of those minutes. We're going to be talking about how to increase our productivity, how to get a lot done in a smaller amount of time. So these are all kind of some big ideas that we will be talking about this year in 2025 during our webinar. So make sure that you keep tuning in and learning more about those different pieces of becoming a pro consultant or training more team members on your own team to become pro consultants. Okay. All right. And a big piece of this is just our goal setting in general, using our vision board, right? So a vision board is a way to take all of our dreams and keep them in front of us so that sometimes, like how you just put a dream in the air and you're like, oh, I really want to do this year, right? That's a New Year's resolution, common failure, right? Is we just throw it out into the air. And then we don't have some tangible thing in front of us all the time, and we easily forget about it. So having a vision board to organize your goals for your life, for your Yoast business, for your income, for your travel, for your family, like there are so many different things. What do you want 2025 to look like? So as we talked about before our little holiday break here, we need to, before we start our work on our vision board, like this is something that should be done this month, right? This is something we should do in the next week or two. You need to take a moment to do some deep reflecting. What are how do you envision 2025? What would be a 2025 that really makes you feel whole and happy? Don't limit yourself to just professional goals, right? So think about your professional goals, your family goals, your well-being, your emotion, your relationships, everything that you can think of that you would like to keep in the front and center as priorities in 2025. Then you start gathering inspiring visual materials. So it should be a board that you are drawn to every day. It should be a space that you enjoy looking at. It should have images with people in it, hopefully with even you in it, right? So that it feels really real as you work towards reaching those goals. And also, just don't be afraid to really push your goals to something bigger and better. Um, Create a meaningful design for your vision board. So it should be something that, if you feel like you spend more time in the digital realm, you can make it digital. If you feel like there's a physical space that you're going to see it best in, put it in a physical space. It could be above your desk. It could be in your kitchen. It could be on your fridge. It could be in so many different places, wherever you need it to inspire you to reach those goals every day. Okay. And you also want to create it with priorities in mind, right? So bigger things that need to stand out more, and your priorities should be bigger and bolder on your vision board. So just make sure you take some time into creating it in a meaningful way. It should be visible. So like I said, it could be in many different places, above your desk, on your refrigerator. You could have a special, cork board in the hallway or something like that, wherever you need it to be. Today, we're also going to talk about how to make a version of this on your lock screen on your phone, because those are kind of always with us, and that's one that pops up on, for us kind of everywhere we go. And it should also be adjustable. So you might meet some of these goals and you're ready to replace them with a new one. You might have a major life situation come up where you have to adjust some of your goals throughout the year, but you want it to be adjustable. You don't want it to be a stagnant thing. It should be kind of a living, breathing thing that moves along with you throughout the year. Okay. So part of your vision board planning should be revolving around setting at least one, probably multiple, really specific goals for yourself. And in order to create a good goal that you can actually follow through with and evaluate at the end, you can use this system called SMART goals. So when you are making a SMART goal, it might be something related to your income that you are making from your business with Yoast. It might be building your business up or your team up to reach a certain level. So maybe you want to be a pro consultant and you want to reach that $500 personal sales to get your extra bonus every month. That could be a specific goal. Maybe you want to be a wellness ambassador every month or for 3 months in a row or something like that. Maybe you want to build your team and their sales volume so that you can be a leader or a director, etc. Right? So you can work on those different levels. Pull up that career plan at a glance to help you make some of those decisions. And then as you choose your goal, make sure that it is something really specific, okay? It should also be measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-based. So that's where SMART comes from. Now, what does each of these mean? So grab a piece of paper right now, maybe start brainstorming your SMART goal right now. You can start building it with me right now. I'll try to give you an example as we go along. So you want your goal to be specific. Think about, what do I want to accomplish? Will this goal that I'm creating have an important impact on my well-being, on my family's well-being, on my income, on a project that I would like to achieve, on a trip I would like to take, etc.? Does it matter? Is it important enough that you're going to keep working towards it? And what actions will I need to take? So kind of break it down into smaller pieces of what does that look like? Okay. You also, so maybe I'm going to say, I'm going to set a goal to be a wellness ambassador every month in the year of 2025, which means I want to reach that $1,000 personal sales volume every month to reach those extra incentives. I'm already going to get my extra bonuses for being a pro consultant there, right? Like I have some of those ideas in mind. So my specific goal is I want to be a wellness ambassador with over $1,000 in personal sales every month in the year 2025. It has to be measurable. How will I measure my progress? Well, I'm going to use my personal sales volume every month for my Yoast business. So it's very measurable. This goal is very measurable. Is it achievable? Do I have the time and resources to meet this goal? I'm going to look at my daily schedule. I'm going to block out an hour or two every day to put towards my Yoast business. And I want to make sure that I can protect those minutes for my Yoast business and use them productively. And I'll be showing up to all my Yoast webinars so that I know how to use that time productively. And then relevant. Does my goal directly contribute to the success of my Yoast business, though my well-being, my family's well-being, something like that? So you want to make sure it's relevant, because otherwise it's going to slip through the cracks and you're not going to care about the result enough to stick with it, right? And it should be time focused or time based. So is my goal going to be short term or long term? Is it for the first 3 months of the year and then I update it later? Is it the entire year? What is your deadline for it and what is your timeline for it? So these are all things that make it tangible, and you're not just puffing a wish out into the air. You are making it tangible and real, and you're going to have to follow through and hold yourself accountable for it. Okay. So a SMART goal, like I said, for being a wellness ambassador or a Yoast ambassador every month would be, I'm not going to say I would like to, or I plan to, or I want to. I will be a Yoast wellness ambassador with $1,000 or more in personal sales every month of the year 2025, starting in January, right? So that is how I write my goal. And maybe I can even add in the relevance of that too, is like, in order to make my car payments and whatever, you know what I mean? Like you can get really specific with this, but the the more specific, the more tangible, and the more real it will be for you. So take a screenshot of this. If you haven't written out goals already for this year, use this to check that they are high quality and that you're really going to have to follow through on them. And they're really going to keep you motivated. They're meaningful and specific. Okay? All right, so those are our SMART goals. Make sure that that is how you are writing your goals up on your vision board in this way. And speaking of that vision board, okay, we've talked about different places you can put it. One place that you can create your vision board, especially if you have your phone on you all the time, and especially if you think that your phone tends to be a distraction for you, is by creating a vision board that you can put as your lock screen image. So like I always have like pictures of my kids that pop up on there, right? So this is a way to create that and just have it really present all the time right on your phone. So one way to make a vision board for your lock screen is you're just going to be making an image that is the size of your phone screen, right? So one way to do that with a resource that a lot of you are already familiar with is with Canva. So we would go into Canva. It's a website. It has a free version and a paid version. You would go in, you would log in. You can log in with your Google account. You can create your own different login with your email and password, but you're going to log in. I have a paid account, but you can also have a free account. It just limits which resources you get to access, right? From there, you just log into Canva. You'll go to the home screen and there's a little search bar at the top. Here you are going to search vision board template, right? Or vision board 2025. And it looks like this, right? I go into my search bar, I click vision board, and you will see that you'll put in your search term. You can click on Canva templates. Otherwise, I might be looking for other projects that you've made. So Canva templates, that means that the design is already made. You just have to personalize it. And then you'll see, you can just click on search for vision board. You can press enter or click there, and it will give you a search for different vision board options. Find one that is visually appealing to you, that really speaks to you. You will notice the ones with the little crown are for Canva Pro or the paid account only, but there are tons of them that are available for free as well. So you would choose one that you like. You can filter it by size. You'll notice that some of these are poster size, which is a little shorter, and some of them are like regular real size, right? Like the size of your telephone. So you can choose one, you can add filters to filter out things that you do and don't like, and click on it. And it'll just ask you to customize this template. And then it will take you into the editor. And for this part, I'm just going to show you just quickly what the editor looks like once you do that. So I already have this one started in my Canva. It's taking a moment. Okay, so once I have that open in my editor, let me click. If this ever happens where your editor isn't showing up, you just have to click this little open in a new tab, and then it works. That's a new Canva thing in case that's been frustrating for any of you. But here, all I do then is I replace these words with new text. I just double click and change it to like something specific, trip to Mexico, for example, or trip to Disney World or whatever it is. I'm going to go into elements and use the search bar to find images of whatever I'm looking for. I'm going to do Mexico, Cancun. I have a paid account, so I have lots of images I can do here, but you can also find a lot that are on the free account. And I would grab a picture, I click and just drag it over and it replaces right on that template. Okay, I can do that with any other images. I do a new search term for I want a new SUV and I need to be able to pay for it. So I find a picture of the specific one I want and I add it to my template, right? You can also find other pictures and upload using this upload option. Just save some pictures and upload them into your Canva account there. But make this really personal. Add some key phrases that inspire you and keep you excited about it. And when you're done, you just go into share, download, and you can save it. You save it as an image, you send it to your phone, and you go into your settings and set it up as your lock screen. Okay, so if you get stuck on that part, it looks different in iPhone and Android, but we can help with that. So please reach out if you get stuck on that part. But here's how you create it. You save it as an image from Canva and you set it up as your lock screen, your front page on your phone so that it's always there. Any questions? Let me know in the chat. Give me a yes if you think you will try this tip using Canva templates to make your vision board to keep on your phone. And granted, you can still have one in your physical space, but this is nice to have kind of a digital version of it, of your main ideas, to keep it present with you every time you open that super distracting phone to keep you focused. Okay? Awesome. Hopefully you like that idea. I know Cynthia also found another app that's called Epic. EPIK that does similar things. It has lots of great templates and it really helps. I think they have tons of organizational options, right, Cynthia? So, did you want to
I'll be
share a
sending
little bit?
that video through the different groups of WhatsApp that I have with y'all. And
Yes.
I hope that it works for you. It has you have to subscribe to use it, but they have a 7-day trial. So what I did in my case is that I subscribed for that 7-day trial and then I went and canceled it, but I could still use it for 7 days and I created like two different vision boards that I can use as a wallpaper and I just love them.
Yes, and I love that. I love that it that 7 days actually like gets us moving and gets it done too. Like I think that's also a great motivator versus my Canva that's just there all the time. So thank you. So that was a really good find as well, and it has lots of good art organizational options for those of you who want to explore that app. And like Cynthia said, she'll send out a tutorial with some information on that. Okay, so that is our intro to 2025 for you quickly with our webinars. But remember to send your direct product link for that healthy lifestyle set to Cesar today. Remember to prepare your vision board and your SMART goals in your workspace and make that digital copy that you can add on your wallpaper or lock screen. And sell $500 in products or sets this week, and you'll already be qualified as a pro consultant, and it's only up from there. Okay, so those are our major goals for this week. And as always, each week we want to achieve a little more than the last. We want to keep growing and learning in our youth business. Doing good is good for us. So those of you who are catching the replay, thank you so much for spending some of your time with us. And those of you who are here live, please stay tuned for a few time-sensitive reminders.